You may have noticed that about a week ago, Mike was gone from the weather lab for a while. That's because he traveled to southern Mexico, but it wasn't for vacation. Storm Team 16's chief meteorologist Mike Hoffman joins us now. So Mike, tell us, what were you doing down there?
I actually went to Tapachula, Mexico with a group from Clay Church to work at a boys' home with Mission on the Move. Now this was a personal trip for me, so no fancy camera work here. We didn't do anything spectacular, and I doubt we changed the world, but hopefully we helped in some small way. These are a few of the children of Tapachula, Mexico. Most of them have parents who have been or still are in prison, and many of them have actually lived in prison themselves. No, not for something they've done, but because in this part of Mexico, the kids live in the prison with their parents when there's no other family on the outside. And without me going into details, you can only imagine some of the atrocities they've had to deal with. That's where Steve and Hope Shearhouse and Mission on the Move come in.
We take the children into this home to give them a safe environment, to teach them every aspect of life, just like you would teach your children in your home. They go to school, go to church, they interact with their peers, and our goal here is that one day that they will grow up to be future leaders of Tapachula, Chiapas, or maybe even Mexico.
That's the goal, to bring these children up to become productive citizens of Mexico. Mission on the Move has 3 homes, a girls' home and 2 for boys. In total, they have 40 children that they have either rescued from prison or taken in as orphans. On March 23rd, our group flew out of Chicago in the afternoon and arrived in Tapachula at 1 a.m. our time. Tapachula is just a few miles from Guatemala, has over 250,000 people, many of which are poor and not well educated. So most of the streets around the homes look more like this. We were a relief team, which means we took over for the house parents for a week to give them some time off. That means cleaning floors and bathrooms daily, doing laundry for all 8 boys, and cooking all the meals. Of course, the benefit to that is all the homemade Mexican food and getting to sit down with the kids to eat. We also helped with 3 different painting projects that needed to be done around the home. But the most important thing was to show these kids that we love them and that we care for them, so we play and have fun at times. We even bought the home a basketball and walked to the park one day. Each evening we would end the day with devotions. This was a special moment for all of us and important to the mission. 2 of the children that came here at a young age are now in college here in Tapachula, Danny to be a dentist and Ulysses to be a teacher.
When I came here almost 10 years ago, I was his age. I came here because my mother was taken to prison. She made many mistakes during his life. Since I came here, I've been learning a lot. They have taught me about love to God, love to each other, and about love to my country. I'm studying language teaching at the university, and one day I'll be a teacher. Hopefully one day he's going to have the same opportunity that I have had.
The oldest and the youngest living together as brothers. We made some wonderful new friends and memories that will last a lifetime. Saying goodbye Friday evening was tough for all of us, including the kids. Maybe we can make a little bit of a difference. This is my 3rd time traveling to Tapachula. I've had the privilege of taking each of my own children on previous trips, and I know it gave them an appreciation of what they have here. I also know that even though we went to serve, we ended up getting a lot more from those children than we gave to them.
And that's often what you hear from people who have an experience like yours, which was just wonderful. Do other groups in this area also go?
Typically, we have a couple of teams a year ago from Michiana to Tapachula, mainly from Clay Church and Osceola United Methodist. You can go to WNDU.com and click on the big red bar for some links to websites and our Tapachula Facebook page.
Thanks for sharing that. It had to be just extremely gratifying for you.
It's a wonderful experience, and anybody that gets a chance, it's something to cherish.
All right, Mike, thanks a lot.